Hi everyone. The Eleusinian Mysteries have fascinated researchers and people alike for centuries, and this is what we'll be talking about in this video. So, let's jump right into it, and if you are interested in this type of content, subscribe so you get notified when we upload new videos. But what exactly are these Eleusinian Mysteries, you may be asking yourself right now. These were, in fact, these covert religious rituals that were performed in ancient Greece and were regarded as the most significant religious event of the time. So let's get to the specifics. In ancient Greece, the village of Eleusis, which is close to Athens, was the site of a series of covert religious rites known as the Eleusinian Mysteries. They were attended by people from all across the Mediterranean region and were regarded as the most significant religious celebration of the day. Persephone, the daughter of the goddess Demeter, and their tale of separation and reunion were at the heart of the mysteries. Persephone was the daughter of Demeter, the goddess of agriculture and fertility, who was kidnapped by Hades, the deity of the underworld, and brought up with him. When Demeter couldn't locate her daughter, she was saddened and set out to find her. She eventually arrived in Eleusis, where she was greeted by the royal family and requested to work as their nursemaid. She complied and lingered there for some time, but she was still inconsolable over the loss of her daughter. Demeter imparted the knowledge of agriculture and crop cultivation to the Eleusinian populace during this time. She also initiated them into her mysteries, which were purported to provide them with insight into the afterlife and the assurance of eternal life. Only those who had been initiated were permitted to know what took place during the rites because these mysteries were kept in the strictest of confidences. Up until Theodosius I, a Christian emperor, forbade the Eleusinian Mysteries in 392 AD, they had been observed for nearly 1,000 years. The mysteries, despite the obscurity that surrounded them, had a significant influence on the religious and cultural landscape of ancient Greece and still interest academics and those who seek spiritual knowledge today. There are various speculations regarding what took place during the Eleusinian Mysteries event, but we lack any first-hand descriptions of what went on because the initiates were bound to silence. Yet, researchers have put together some hints from texts and artwork from the past as well as from descriptions of other ancient mystery cults. One hypothesis is that the initiates were given a hallucinogenic beverage manufactured from a specific kind of fungus that flourished in the area near Eleusis. Alternate states of consciousness and spiritual experiences may have been brought on by this beverage, known as Kykeon. Some academics contend that the initiates were taken on a mystical tour of the underworld, where they met the deities Persephone and Demeter and learned the truths of the afterlife. A different hypothesis is that the initiates took part in a dramatization of the tale of Demeter and Persephone, which included a ritual grieving and joy of their reunion. The participants in the reenactment might have taken on various roles and felt an affinity for the myth's protagonists. It's also possible that the Eleusinian Mysteries contained some form of hazing procedure where recruits had to go through trials or tests of their fortitude before being allowed into the inner sanctum of the cult. These are some highlights of significant investigators and academics that have looked into the Eleusinian Mysteries. Greek mythology and religion were the focus of Carl Quirinius' work as a scholar. He was German-Hungarian. He was raised in Budapest and Berlin while attending school for classical philology and archaeology. He was born in Timișoara in 1897. Afterwards, he taught at the University of Zurich in Switzerland and the University of Pécs in Hungary. Considered to be among Quirinius' most significant contributions to the study of Greek religion is his research on the Eleusinian Mysteries. In the field, his 1967 publication Eleusis, Archetypal Picture of Mother and Daughter is considered as a classic. In it, Quirinii investigates the allegory and significance of the tale of Demeter and Persephone and makes the case that the Eleusinian Mysteries were a kind of initiation that gave people the chance to encounter the archetypal images of the mother and daughter. The work of the Swiss psychologist Carl Jung had a significant impact on Quirinius' method of studying Greek religion, and he saw the Eleusinian Mysteries as a type of ritual therapy that assisted people in connecting with their inner selves and overcoming their fear of death. He thought that the mysteries played a significant role in the religious landscape of ancient Greece and provided a means for people to feel a sense of rebirth and regeneration. In the study of Greek religion and mythology, Quirini's work on the Eleusinian Mysteries continues to have a significant impact, and his method of examining ancient religious rituals has encouraged generations of researchers to investigate its psychological and spiritual components. Walter Burckhardt was a Swiss-German classicist and religious historian who significantly influenced the study of ancient Greek myth and religion. He was born in Neuendettelsau, Germany, in 1931, and before earning his doctorate at the University of Zurich, he attended the universities of Munich and Paris to further his education. One of the most important books on the Eleusinian Mysteries is Burckhardt's Ancient Mystery Cults, 1987. In it, he makes the case that the mysteries served as a type of spiritual therapy that helped people get over the dread of dying and discover what life is all about. He contends that the revelation of the goddess Demeter as the source of life served as the mystery's fundamental experience, and that it had a transformative effect on the initiates. Burckhardt saw the Eleusinian Mysteries as a type of collective effervescence that allowed people to encounter a sense of unity and belonging with the divine. Burckhardt was greatly influenced by the ideas of the French philosopher and sociologist Émile Durkheim in his approach to the study of ancient religion. In his opinion, the mysteries were a significant aspect of ancient Greek religion and had a significant influence on the actions and beliefs of the people. For its interdisciplinary approach and its insights into the psychological and spiritual facets of ancient Greek religion, Burckhardt's study on the Eleusinian Mysteries has received high recognition. He is regarded as one of the most significant researchers in the study of myth and religion in ancient Greece, and his contributions have had an ongoing impact on the subject. Burckhardt passed away in 2015, but his numerous publications and the several academics who were influenced by his work continue to carry on his legacy. Mircea Eliade was a prominent figure in the study of myth, ritual, and religious symbolism. He was a Romanian historian of religion. He was born in 1907 in Bucharest, Romania, and attended the University of that city before going to the University of Calcutta in India to earn his PhD. One of Eliade's most significant writings on the Eleusinian Mysteries is The Forge and the Crucible, which he published in 1956. He makes the case that the mysteries were a sort of initiation that involved the change of the initiate's inner essence, akin to the alchemical transformation of base metals into gold, in which he examines the symbolism and meaning of metallurgy and alchemy. He contends that the unveiling of the goddess Demeter as the source of life was the mystery's fundamental experience, and that the mysteries served as a means of spiritual cleansing. Carl Jung's theories and the existentialist school of thought had a significant impact on Eliade's methodology for studying religion. He believed that the Eleusinian Mysteries had a significant impact on the development of the ancient Greeks' religious consciousness because he saw them as a type of spiritual rebirth and regeneration. Eliade's work on the mysteries has had a significant impact on the study of religion, and researchers are still debating and discussing his views today. Eliade made significant contributions to the study of comparative religion as well, and his research on the symbolism and significance of myth and ritual had a major influence on the subject. The study of Greek mythology and religion has benefited greatly from the work of British classicist and religious historian Jane Ellen Harrison. She was born in London, England, in 1850, and completed her academic training at the universities of Cambridge and Paris before taking a position as a Greek lecturer at Cambridge. Harrison was one of the first academics to study the Eleusinian Mysteries from a feminist perspective, and her work on the mysteries was pioneering in its day. Harrison contends that the mysteries were a type of worship to the earth goddess and that they were significant in the lives of women in ancient Greece in her book Prolegomena to the Study of Greek Religion, 1903. Additionally, she contends that the mysteries were a means of spiritual regeneration and that their main experience was the unveiling of the goddess Demeter as the source of life. She viewed the mysteries as a type of Dionysian rapture that allowed people to connect with their inner selves and transcend social restraints. Harrison's approach to the study of Greek religion was greatly influenced by the writings of the German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. She thought that the mysteries played a significant role in the religious landscape of ancient Greece and had a significant influence on the people's sense of religious and cultural identity. In the fields of classics and religious studies, Harrison's writings on the Eleusinian Mysteries and Greek religion in general have had a significant impact. She is regarded as one of the most significant female historians of ancient Greek religion and mythology, and generations of academics have been motivated by her ideas to investigate the psychological and spiritual implications of traditional religious rituals. Albert Hofmann was a Swiss chemist known for his discovery of LSD, a powerful psychedelic compound that became popular in the 1960s counterculture movement. He was born in 1906 in Baden, Switzerland, and studied chemistry at the University of Zurich. Among others, he co-wrote a book along with Albert Hoffman, R. Gordon Wasson, and Carl A. P. Ruck, titled The Way to Eleusis, which analyzes the idea that the Eleusinian mysteries entailed the use of psychoactive substances, since he was interested in the history of mystical and visionary experiences in human society. The authors contend that the fungus, which they identify as ergot, contains a potent psychedelic substance known as LSD-like lysergic acid amides, which may have had a significant factor in the mystical experiences that initiates in the Eleusinian mysteries have described. When it was initially released, The Road to Eleusis sparked controversy and is still a source of discussion among academics today. Yet, the book significantly contributed to rekindling interest in the Eleusinian mysteries and in the psychedelic's potential as a kind of therapy. The Eleusinian mysteries were incredibly popular and influential in ancient Greece and were attended by people from all over the Mediterranean world. They continued to be celebrated for over 1,000 years, until the Christian Emperor Theodosius I outlawed all pagan religious practices in 392 AD. I hope you found this video interesting and informative. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Thanks for watching.